to the Tyrannian Stories channel, where today we're going to be trying the second part, whatever, of the writing more words per hour, because I came up with a couple more different ways to try to write more words when I am writing, and the lights on this half are dead. I haven't replaced them yet. There's some down there I should be able to put up, but I haven't replaced them yet, so please excuse only this half of my lights working. So I have some notes here on stuff I want to talk about for the video, but before we do that, I have opened up my Ko-Fi shop. The link is in the description below, where I do custom bullet journal spreads for people, and I'm going to start the actual shop section, because right now it's just commissions, but the shop section is going to be for like pre-made bullet journal spreads. They're going to be digital for now until I can figure out a way to print them and send them to you guys, because I would love to do that kind of thing. But for now they'll be digital, and there will be really minimalist ones, really pretty ones, colored, uncolored, you know, all those things. It's going to take me some time to make them, first of all, and get them all on there, set them up. I also have membership tiers as well, if you want to check those out. So enough about my shop. We're going to get into the video now. So the different things that I wanted to try for this second half of the writing more words per hour is I want to try the 12 level dungeon crawl, like in a completely like normal setting, like get it as far as I can go with it. And I did finish it. It took me a long time though, so we'll definitely talk about that. And then I'll do the Harry Potter crawl, which is, it goes through the story of Harry Potter. The first year is all I'm doing. I'm not doing all 7 years for this. I might make some videos during NaNoWriMo maybe, or just in general, each week going through one of the years of the Harry Potter crawl, because it is very long and difficult. So we'll talk about that one. And then I wanted to do the 1K 30-minute challenge, because I have tried that many times. I've never made it, although with me just editing this novel right now, I should be able to do it, and I'll be surprised at how much I am able to write in half an hour. And then the last thing I wanted to try was listening to like a playlist of epic music and seeing if that helps me write more. So like I said, we're going to try all of these things, but the first one we're going to do is the 12 level dungeon crawl, which is, it's a kind of sprinting where it's like the 100 word sprints I did in the last video, but this one's more structured as, it's more of a game. So I have to roll 2 6-sided dice every time I write 100 words. And then to reach a new level, that dice roll has to match the level I'm on or higher. So if I'm on level 1, I need to roll a 1 or higher to move on to level 2, which you can do it because it's 2 dice and the lowest you can roll is a 2. So, I think I'll get like a lot of words written using this method. Getting to the higher levels, it's going to be hard to pass them, because getting like, I mean, even above a 6 is going to be hard to get. So 7, 8, 9, all the way up to 12 is going to be difficult. Like the 12 is going to be the hardest one, because there's a 1 in 12 chance of getting that, whereas the other ones there's higher chances. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to write like a lot of words. So I'm going to head over to the desk and get to writing, and then I will let you guys know how it goes. Maybe in between as I go afterwards, I'm not sure, but I will come back at you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I have finished with the 12 level dungeon crawl, and the thing is, let me get my notes out, because it was quite a ride. It took me a couple days. I'm wearing the same sweater because I just did laundry, and I love this sweater. Like, the colors are so pretty. It like fades into a light pink as you go up. One of my favorite sweaters I own. This one and the gray one I wear all the time, since we're getting into sweater weather, and I like to start a little early because, let me tell you, fall is my favorite season. So anyways, getting into the 12 level dungeon crawl, it did take me a couple of days to finish, and the rest of these, they might take me a couple of days to finish. I just didn't really, I guess, realize how long it would take to finish this. So thinking about like the first 5 levels, so level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I got 100 words on each one because I rolled that number or higher to pass each level. It was when I got into 6 through 12 that it got a lot harder, because the next 3 levels I had to get at least 200 to pass, because it took 2 rolls for each one. And then out of nowhere, so I got past level 8, and out of nowhere, Level 9 made it feel like it would take a really long time because it took me 12 rolls to roll a 9. And then after that, I rolled, let's see here, let me read what I said. So level 10 was a lot better, only taking 5 rolls to move on. And then 11 was okay, taking almost 100 words, or 1,000 words, or 10 rolls to get to the most important role that would win me the entire game, which is the point of this. It took me about 2,000 words or 20 rolls to win the game. So all in all, I wrote 5,700 words in this like period of doing this, and I've never written that many words before in like a couple day period. So I have high confidence that this would work really well if I need to write a lot of words really fast. And I'm gonna see how the other ones go too, but so far this one in particular is amazing. It worked really well. Like, this method is amazing, and I definitely recommend it for people who think that, 1K 30 minutes, oh my god, that's so many words to write in a minute, or in 30 minutes. Like, if you just break it down into every 100 words you write, roll a dice, and if you, make it through this, then you write almost 6,000 words, and that's amazing. It did take me, so I did write down how many days it took. It took me 3 days to finish. But now that I've done the challenge, like finished it, I feel like I could do it in 1 day and get even more words. I just didn't, like I said, kind of schedule enough time to work on it. So I had to kind of make time in the next couple days because what else am I going to do? So the next one that I'm going to try, I don't know if I'm going to do it like right now, but in general, I'm going to try it. We'll see how many days this ends up taking me. I think. Now I'm going to do the Harry Potter Year 1 crawl. I will, I don't know if I can leave a link for the Harry Potter crawl. I think I have a link for it. I'm not sure. I just have a printed copy because I like having it around so I don't have to look on my computer for it. I just have it like right here, next to me at the desk, and I can work on it. So this one, I've tried it so many times. Like, I've tried starting it a bunch of times, and I'm really excited to finish year 1, like, all in one, like, not session, but, like, finish the year, because I don't really know much about it, like I said, because I haven't really gotten that far. I've gotten to, like, maybe, like, the 5th challenge of the thing, which there are a lot of them. I think I might write even more than the previous challenge, though, because, there are a lot more challenges to this, but I don't know if it's going to take more or less time, but I am really excited to get started. So I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to get started right now. I might give myself a little break and start it another day or something, but I don't know. And just a small note for myself mostly is I'm going to be wearing the same sweater the whole time just so I can keep the video in order and know it from, or know the difference between other videos I'm working on at the same time, because this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. As seen by all of the notes I have here on, I use Notion to keep all of my videos and notes together. I also have a little notebook somewhere that I'm using. Oh, here it is. I have a little notebook that's helping keep me, together. I put this, like, really pretty, like, this on the front. I don't know if I want to do anything on it, but I think this is really pretty. And then I just have all my notes in here, of all the stuff I'm working on and stuff, which I'm always working on a bunch of videos at the same time. But I'm going to, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I will come back to you guys when I finish the Harry Potter crawl, and we'll talk about how far I got, what happened, where we are, and stuff like that. So, I'll be back. Okay, I feel like I always have a monster on the desk. It's just in a different place this time. I do also have water that I drink all the time, just so y'all know. Anyways, moving on. So, not gonna lie, I didn't finish the Harry Potter crawl. I probably got about halfway through it, and I can't even, like, say how many words I wrote, because I've been working on it for the last, I'd say maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, and, finding the time to do it, I didn't do that. I did not try to find the time. I kind of just did whatever I wanted. I took a week off work, and I still just didn't, really do as much as I wanted to, because I just got too busy with other things, or really just trying to take care of my mental health and stuff. Anyway, so the Harry Potter crawl, I think it was still really helpful for me, and I kind of liked the diversity of it. So, like, the first couple of challenges were sprint 100 words, write for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, write to the nearest 1,000 words, participate in a 50-headed Hydra. So, there's a bunch of these for the whole year at Hogwarts and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool to try a bunch of different challenges at the same time, and I think it can be really helpful to kind of diversifying what you're doing and how you're writing, you know, flows and whatnot. And I definitely had fun with it, like I said in the previous one. It's just really hard to make enough time to work on all these things, which a lot of you might say, well, you have to kind of carve out the time out of your day. This piece of hair will not sit down, and it's kind of annoying me. We're just going to take my hair down. How about that? We'll just do that. There we go. Look at my lovely hair, you guys. It's all wavy now, and it's so cool. There we go. My hair's never been wavy in my life, but I started using new shampoo and conditioner, and it's wavy, like, all the time. I don't really know how it happens, but it's great, and I love it, and my hair looks cool. But the Harry Potter crawl was a good time. I didn't finish it. One of these times, I'm gonna finish it, and like I was saying earlier, I might do some videos going through each year of the crawl, and just really looking at where we are and how far I can get in it, or if I finish it, and just make a whole video out of each one, because there's 7 years, obviously, because there's 7 books, and I think it would be fun to try to push myself and find out how many words I can write doing that dungeon, or not dungeon crawl, the Harry Potter crawl for all 7 years of it, because it's a long one. It is very long, and I think it'll be beneficial, but the next one I'm going to try is going to be, let me look at the notes, which one's next. So the next one is 1K in 30 minutes, which I have no doubt I can do. It's just a matter of how many times I want to try it to get an accurate result of how much I'm writing in that 30 minutes and how distracted or not distracted I get, because when I write for longer periods of time, I get distracted really easily. Like, oh, let me check Twitter. Let me check my Ko-Fi page, see what's going on, update some things. Let me go make myself some lunch. You know, sitting stationary for 30 minutes is really hard. So I'm going to try it. I don't know if I'm going to try it 2 times or 4 times. I kind of want to try it 4 times. And I might live stream it too. Which, if you've made it this far in the video, let you know, I do live stream at least once a week. Sometimes more, depending on what I have going on. I know as of filming this video, I streamed for like 4 days. 4 different streams in 4 days, and they were different things. Like, one of them was a study with me thing. One of them was streaming this game I play. I might stream working on bullet journal setups, because I finally brought my arm back. My little armature thing I can put my phone on, and because I film with my phone. I'm so glad I was able to find a place. It is currently, the clamp is on one of the books, and there's just more books holding that one up, but you know, I don't think it looks that bad over there, and it's pretty out of the way, so I like it, and I think it looks really nice. And you guys will get to see the new desk more, because I love this desk. It's my favorite. It's very sturdy, and it's very nice. The black one over there, she's actually leaning on this one so it doesn't fall, because this leg is messed up. It's not really even a leg. It's like a whole board. It's kind of messed up, so if I move this thing, it will crumble to the floor, and I will only have one desk, which you can see if I turn you. If I turn you, let me turn you. There's a whole mess over there, because that desk just holds all of the stuff I'm working on, which the goal today is to clean that, and put more of the stuff in my, little caddy over here, this thing. Then I'll put more stuff in here that I'm working on all the time. And just kind of get some of the stuff out of here that I don't use as often and put it under the bookshelf where all of my other art supplies are. But that's not for this video. That's just things I want to do in general. I'm going to try the 1K 30 minutes a couple of times, or maybe 4 times, and I will come back to you guys on how that goes, and yeah, I think it'll be really good. Alright, so it's the next day, but I did finish the 1K 30 minutes. I tried it 4 times, and I learned a lot of things along the way. Different angle again here. Let me get a little bit closer. I actually just have you guys propped up on my little rolling cart with all my art supplies on it that I need to switch out what I'm using and whatnot. But anyways, the 1K 30 minutes, I mean, on the first one I didn't get very distracted. It only took me 35 minutes to write the 1,049 words. So that was pretty cool. But I did another one right after that, and it took me over an hour to write 1,162 words. and it was more difficult to stay focused. I kept getting up to do other things. I got tea while I was at it, so I was hoping that the fact that I had tea would help me on the next one. And to be fair, it did, because I wrote 1,055 words in 33 minutes on my third attempt. And much like the first one, I didn't get distracted. I think taking a break in between helped a lot. But, of course, I didn't learn my lesson, and I wrote 1,044 words in over an hour for the fourth attempt. Feels like there's been a little bit of a trend to be noted, which is if I do 2 in a row, the first one ends up really well, the second one doesn't. So taking larger breaks in between would be important. I'm meaning like 10-15 minute breaks, you know, get up, go do something, maybe go on the bike over there for a little bit. But I did write over 4,000 words in a little over 3 hours, so that's really cool. So far, putting together from my totals from this challenge and the previous two, kind of guessing on the Harry Potter one, but I'd say I've written a little over 13,000 words through this challenge alone, but it has taken me, I mean, a few weeks to film this video and make time to do all these. And listening to the epic music and writing for that amount of time, like picking a playlist and then writing for that amount of time, I definitely want to get close to or above 20K, because I think it would be a nice number to round off this whole thing. So that's what I'm going to try next, and I will come back and let you guys know. Oh, my thoughts before I start. So, let me take a drink of tea really quick. So, oh, that's really good tea. I think it'll work a lot of the same way as the writing 1K in 30 minutes, but I think I'll have a lot more drive to do the writing because I'll have music that's getting me pumped up and excited for this. I feel like I should be able to get a lot of words written in the amount of time the soundtracks last. I'm also going to try a couple of different like kinds and durations, 4 attempts in total to see what works best. So I will come back to you guys with my thoughts when I'm done and how each attempt goes. Alright, I will be back. Okay, so I just finished working on the listening to epic music tracks, different durations, except these two, they ended up being the same and I only had time to do 2 of them. But I did write about the same amount on both of them. I wrote 1,200 words on the first one and a little over 1,000 on the second one. I think for me, writing that many words in 30 minutes, where before it was hard to write even like 1,000 words for the 1K in 30 minutes, I think the music made it more like stimulating like for my brain so I could write more. And just when the track would get really fast, I would just like start typing really, really fast. So I think it went really well. And then just some closing notes for the video here. I really liked trying this out. I mean, the dungeon crawl, I would say, was probably the best one for me because I wrote, I think it was 5,700 words. I'm going off of what I can remember because I don't have my notes with me right now. But all together for all of these, I think I wrote about 15,000 words, give or take a little bit. But that's kind of amazing to write that many words in, I mean, for me, even a few week period, because it has taken me a few weeks to finish this video. But, yeah, it went really well. Let me know down below what works best for you guys for, I don't know, like, your writing style, what works for you, what kind of outlining you do, and stuff like that. So, yeah, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.